Hi everyone, it's Matthew. Welcome back to my channel. I am joined by Jake. Please introduce yourself again.
Hello, it's wonderful to be back again and again and again and again.
I'll leave a link to his Twitter in the description below. Show him some love. He's amazing. And we're gonna hop right into BAFTAs. They are literally in a few hours from now. I'm recording this very late. Like this is literally going up right after we filmed this. But let's get started with the Rising Star Award. This is voted by the public, and they nominate Marissa Ayla, Jarrell Jerome, David Josen, Mikey Madison, and I'm not even.
Nabahan Rizwan, he's lovely.
Thank you. Who do you think is winning?
Um, I would say 95% out of the 10 when I'm looking at it right now, they will go to a British person.
Yeah. So
But sometimes they do go to Americans, like Christian Stewart won, French actress Ava Green won,
yeah,
James McAvoy won, he's not British. I would say Maggie Madison has a fair shot. They are predicting her on Gold Derby 40% to win it.
I am not actually going with Mikey Madison. I'm going with David Johnson. I just something tells me he's going to win because he's British. He appeared in the West End before, appeared on a bunch of British shows. He earned a British Independent Film Award nomination before. Something just tells me it's going to go to him.
I'm hoping it goes to Mikey Madison for very selfish reasons, but I think
Again,
I think we know mine.
we'll get to actress. Okay, we'll get to actress. We have a long ways to go with that one. We're gonna start next category is Best Children and Family Film. Flo Kensuke's Kingdom, Walls and Gromit, and the Wild Robot.
They do tend to love Walls and Gromit,
I think
but Flo could win.
I'm predicting Walls and Gromit because
I loved it. I've never been more thrilled to see them back. It was lovely.
I think Flo will get to animated film. But I think Flo's gonna win Best Animated Film, so I could see them award Walls and Gromit here.
I will say that in the next category, which is the outstanding British whatever, British short animation, Wonder to Wonder deserves to win. It's gorgeous.
Well, why don't we just do that category next? Best British Short Animation. Adios, Mog's Christmas, and Wander to Wonder.
Wonder to Wonder is a tearjerker. It's about grieving. It took 8 years to film it. It is gorgeous.
I think I'm gonna go with that. I don't know much about these. Um, thank God Jake's here. Um,
I'm a British freak. I don't tend to watch anything that's American.
yeah, Jake knows a lot more about British films than anyone.
Most.
That includes people in England. I mean, I'm the best way, of course.
Oh,
Um,
yes, I do know the best British person on the planet, and he's in our group.
yep, he is. Best British Short Film.
Ah, they're all lovely. The flower stand is lovely.
The Flower Stand, Silently Witnessing, Marion, Milk, Rock, Paper, Scissors, and Stomach Bug.
Yeah, I'm not going to pronounce the people who are nominated for this. They're all, but
No.
The Flower Stand Silently Witnessing is a lovely, lovely film.
Which one do you think is winning?
I would hope The Flower Stand, but I hope Marion as well. It's lovely.
I think I'm just gonna go with Marion. And like anyone that has a Wikipedia page is what I'm predicting to win.
Outstanding British film is next, and that, do you want me to read it off?
Yeah, you could just read
We
the
we
movie.
have Bird, Andrea Arnold, Tessa Ross, Blitz, Steve McQueen, Conclave, Edward Berger, and Tessa Ross again. Isn't that lovely? Gladiator 2, Sir Ridley Scott, Hard Truths, Mike Lee, and Georgina Lowe. The thing I would vote for.
Uh,
Kneecap. Ooh, now I'm torn. And there are a bunch of Irish people, and as much as I love my Irish, and I am Irish
It's hard to say.
related, I can't pronounce their names besides Rich
Yeah,
Babette. Lee, which is Kate Winslet, which has provided her 13th to 14th BAFTA name.
yeah,
And here's a little joke I'm going to make. Marianne Hume, she played a character named Juliet Hume for her first film. I'll just make a joke about that. Love Lies Bleeding, which everyone has seen, I hope. The
yeah,
Outrun. Saoirse Ronan and Jack Lowden are nominated.
yeah.
And Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. Nick Park and Merlin Crossingham, which is a fucking fantastic name.
Yes, it is. This has to go Conclave.
It could go Chartreuse if they really want to give him a legacy win. It could go to Kneecap. They gave it a lot of nominations.
Yeah. The only reason I chose Conclave is because it's already in Best Film, which
And
we'll
they're going to
get
want to
to.
reward it. Yeah. Outstanding
Exactly.
debut by a British writer, director, or producer, which is such a long category. Horde, Luna Carmoon.
Okay.
Anyone hear of that? I think I've seen it. Kneecap, Rich Pipette. Monkey Man, Dev Patel. Amazing. Santosh, which is lovely. It's Sandahai, Surrey. And
Yep.
Sister Midnight, Karen Kandahari.
I think this is going to go Kneecap.
I could go to Monkey Man just because they want to reward him. He's lovely.
True, true. All right. Best Visual Effects. Better Man, Dune Part 2, Gladiator 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Wicked. This is the same as the Oscars. Yeah, it's the same as the Oscars. I don't think Dune's winning.
I would suggest not Better Man, but maybe Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes could finally win. They've been nominated a bunch of times. Wicked could probably win.
I think I'm going to pick Wicked.
Best Sound. Blitz. I'm not pronouncing their names. Dune
Just say
Part
the movie.
2. Gladiator. Although Paul Massey is nominated, which is lovely. The Substance. Ah, lovely. And Wicked.
I think this is where they're going to give it Dune Part 2.
Yeah, I just don't picture them wanting to give it to The Substance, and it doesn't make any sense to give it to The Substance, as much as I loved every single part of the film.
Yeah,
And that said, it was nominated for Best Production Design. I know it didn't show a lot, but it was gorgeous when it was.
yeah. All right, Best Production Design, The Brutalist, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked. I think they're going to go with Conclave,
They could go with The Brutalist. It's a film that is designed to be looked at.
but they could also go with Nosferatu. That seems like a BAFTA pick to me.
Yes,
Or
and then
they
we
could
have,
just, or they could
yeah,
just keep repeating with Wicked.
wish it's going to win at the Oscars, so they might as
Yeah,
well just repeat it.
I think
And
that's
I just don't see it not winning. Best
yeah.
original score is The Brutalist. Conclave, who he won a couple years back for All Quiet on the Western Front. Amelia Perez, boo. Nosferatu, and The Wild Robot, which, interesting.
The winner is going to be Challengers,
I
which should be.
would suggest Conclave, maybe.
I think I'm going to go with Conclave. I definitely think they're going to love Conclave more than other people have so far.
I just don't see it. I mean, and I mean, the next category, we can just claim it right away, right? Best hair and makeup. What's winning?
I'll still read them though. Doom Part 2, Amelia Perez, Nosferatu, The Substance, and Wicked.
I mean,
If
it's
the
between
subs-
The Substance or Wicked.
if the Substance wasn't here, I think they probably would have gone with Nosferatu actually.
Very true, but I think it's The Substance.
Well, no, I agree, but I'm saying no. If the Substance wasn't here, I think they would have gone with
Oh
Nosferatu
yeah.
because that's the most makeup, and that's usually what they care about. All right, best editing:
Ugh.
Honor, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, and Kneecap.
Which is fascinating. Having
Yeah,
seen Kneecap, it would have my vote. It is gorgeous looking.
it's a brilliant film.
And it's so beautiful to hear the Irish language.
Yeah. What do you think is winning?
Honora. Or possibly Conclave.
I think it's gonna be an Aura Conclave. Yeah. The Brewless is not here, so people can't predict that.
Best costume design is Blitz, Jacqueline Duran, famous person, a complete unknown, Ariana Phillips, Conclave, Lissy Crystal, Nosferatu, Linda Muir, and Wicked Pod, Paul Toswell. Um,
Wicked.
Conclave might sweep here. It is getting praised.
Yeah. Just something tells me to go with Wicked, and I'm gonna just stick with that for now. All right. Best cinematography: The Brewless, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, and Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
I actually agree. I think I'm gonna go with Nosferatu.
The brutalist cinematographer is named LOL
Yeah.
Crawley. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Is it short for something?
I
Lori
don't-
Lowell Crawley. Okay. And it's a man named Lori. That's something I
Yeah.
haven't heard for a long time.
Same. But yeah, I definitely agree with you on Nosferatu.
Oh, he's from Shrewsbury. Oh, he's made a lot of films that I like. Oh, I like him. I hope he wins. It's
It's possible. It's a weird category. Who knows?
a very weird category. Best casting, which is Honora, Sean Baker, The Apprentice, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, which is Nina Gold, fantastic person, and Kneecap.
Conclave or Nora?
I hope Conclave, because usually an acting win follows best casting.
Okay, so Conclave. I think I'm gonna stick with that. All right, best not film not in the whatever and best foreign language film. All We Imagine Is Light, Amelia Perez, I'm Still Here, Kneecap, and The Sea of the Sacred Fig. Now, as we've seen, Amelia Perez, it's bombing now.
But that can mean very little to the British.
True, but I could still see them going with Kneecap, though.
I definitely don't think they're going to go for I'm Still Here. I would be
Oh,
very
God, no.
surprised. They didn't care about Fernando Torres' performance, even if they
Yeah,
did premiere it. I don't, and they didn't do a very good job of promoting it in
yeah,
England, anyways.
yeah. I could see Kneecap. I wouldn't say it's not impossible.
Yeah, I think it could be Kneecap. It could be All We Imagine Is Light. They could just decide to go with that. Best documentary. Now, I have happened to seen all of these, so
Me
I can
too.
tell you
I
which
have.
ones. Black Box Diaries, Shiro Ito, Daughters, No Other Land, brilliant. Superman slash Super slash Man, the Christopher Reeve story. Will and Harper.
Now, if I was personally voting, hands down, go to Superman. That was probably one of the best documentaries I've seen in about 5 years.
But having seen the nominees, I would guess No Other Land.
Yeah, that's my guess too.
They're going to be political and it's going to be beautiful, and Palestine deserves their moment.
Yeah. Best animated film: Flow, Inside Out 2, Wallace and Gromit, The Wild Robot.
I'm going to say Flo.
Me too. However, if The Wild Robot wins here, I'm predicting it for the Oscar.
Yeah, it's over if it wins that. But it does only have Critics' Choice in BAFTA, and that's not a very strong compelling.
The Wild Robot. They also have the Annies too.
Mm. Best Adapted Screenplay, which is the most painful section I've ever read. Jacques Audiard, Amelie Perez. Ugh, I hate saying that name. Nickel Boys, Ramel Ross. Oh, love it. Clarice Macklin, I'm not reading all that. Sing Sing.
Yeah.
There's like a huge section. Jay Cox. Yeah. I got Complete Unknown. And Peter Strawn, Conclave. Conclave.
Conclave. Yeah. Can we just move on?
Best Original Screenplay is the one I care about. Sean Baker, Honora. Brady
Okay.
Corbet and Mona Fastfold, The Brutalist. Jesse Eisenberg, A Real Pain. Cora Lee Farge, The Substance. Richard
Eh,
Pepet and a bunch of Irish people for Kneecap.
Now this is tough one. It. It could go Nora and then it'll just be done. But if it goes to the substance, then we'll have an interesting Oscar race. I
I
think I'm
think
gonna,
they could give it to the substance. They could decide to reward the most original one, even if he did win WGA. The thing is, the substance couldn't compete at WGA because it's foreign.
yeah. I think I am gonna go against the grain and go with the substance. Because Nora is definitely the safer pick.
Yeah,
It,
it's so boring. It's so boring, and it's just
oh my god, yeah.
oh god, best actress in a supporting role. Jamie Lee Curtis,
I
Selena
liked her in the
Gomez.
last showgirl. Come on.
No, she's a awful person. Selena Gomez, Amelia Perez, ugh, snore. Ariana Grande, Felicity Jones, Isabella Rossellini, and Zoe Saldana, Amelia Perez.
It's tough because Zoe Saldana is the obvious one. And then you have Rossellini who could do well here.
Or
I don't think
Miss Felicity Jones. So Selena
yeah.
Gomez and Ariana Grande are just happy to be there.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ariana Grande has zero chance of winning. Let's just be brutally honest with that.
I don't know. It's a very messy situation.
You know what? F it. I'm going against the grain. I'm going with Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I'm disgusted. Don't you ever utter that name in front of me again.
I'm kidding. I'm seriously going with Isabella Rossellini though.
I will stick with Zoe just because I think it's hers to lose, and unfortunately, Best Actor in a Supporting Role: Yura Bourgeois for Nora, Kieran Culkin, A Real Pain, Clarence Macklin, Sing Sing, fabulous nomination, Edward Norton, A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce, The Brutalist, and Jeremy Strong, The Apprentice.
Kieran Culkin has to win here to win the Oscar. I'm sorry, he
He
has.
has to win SAG back home to
No,
win
I
the
think he
Oscar.
has to win this too. Because his is a tougher sell because he is not in a he's not in a Best Picture nominee. The last person to win supporting actor without a Best Picture without being a Best Picture nominee was Christopher Plummer for Beginners. So
Which is a film one of my friends detests, but I
yeah,
think it's lovely.
yeah,
Congratulations to Christopher Plummer.
I agree. But to me, he has to win here. Kieran Culkin has to win here. If he,
Honestly, they could go Guy Pearce. It could be their time to reward him.
or they could go with Borisov if they don't want to go with Mikey Madison.
Mm,
I would be
that
okay.
there might be that contingent of the British Academy that's like, ooh, Russian.
Yeah. Personal feelings aside about the movie, I thought he was really good in
From what I could hear of him, he was very good.
it.
Best
I do
actress, yeah, I hated
I do prefer
Honora.
the other guy in Nora.
I don't
Uh,
even know him.
Mike Alstein, I think is his name.
I blocked it out, so I don't remember.
All right. Best actress in the leading role.
Cynthia Erivo,
Everyone's favorite, Carla Sofia Gascon.
Marianne Jean Baptiste, Hard Truths,
Mikey Madison or Nora.
My Queen, Demi Moore, The Substance.
And Saoirse Ronan for the Outrun. So
Has
this is
anyone even
clearly going
seen that?
Saoirse Ronan, right?
I hope. Oh no, it is totally Carla Sofia Gascons.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. All right. Now that we have our fun, it's tough because Demi Moore is obvious, but I could see them going with Marianne Jean Baptiste.
I could also, I mean, The Substance didn't make it into Best Film, but it was clearly number 6, and A Complete Unknown snuck in for some weird reason.
Yeah, I told you never underestimate biopics. I tell everyone that. Everyone every year underestimates them, and here we are every single year.
I think Demi Moore should win. It could be Mikey Madison. It could be Marianne Jean Baptiste. It's Saoirse Ronan and Carla Sofia Gascon and Cynthia are just there to be there.
Okay, I'm going to say something real quick. If Mikey Madison loses tomorrow, I need people to stop predicting her to win the Oscar. Okay?
And that's if she loses.
I don't think Mikey Madison's winning.
I have a bad feeling. I'm predicting her Uncle Derby just to be safe.
What would be your reaction if Saoirse Ronan won tomorrow?
Faint, pass out, puke.
I'll keep you posted. Best actor in a leading role.
Adrian Brody, the brutalist.
Timothy Chalamet, complete unknown.
Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing.
Ray Fiennes for Conclave.
Hugh Grant, Heretic.
I love that pick. And Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice.
As Mr. President, which
Um,
was the most shocking nomination. I was just stunned.
I
I was
called it.
like, I
I
thought a
called
different
it.
man. I thought he's gonna get in for something. I prayed it was gonna be the different man because I had
No,
to watch both, and I prefer. I mean, he's very good in The Apprentice. If anyone hasn't seen it, he's very good.
yeah,
He provides a humanity to Mister Blonde Hair that I
yeah,
didn't expect. He's a wonderful actor.
yeah, yeah. I forgot to say I'm going with Demi Moore, an actress. By the way, I forgot to say that. Best actor, I'm going with Ray Fiennes. Actually,
I definitely think it's Rafe. If it isn't Rafe, it'll be Adrian. If it isn't Adrian, it'll be Timothée Chalamet, the boring twink.
I like them. We'll have that's another conversation for another time.
Best director, which is the most exciting category.
I'll save you the hassle. Jacques Audiard for Amelia Perez.
Thank you. Sean Baker, Honora, which is yay.
Edward Berger for Conclave.
I'll let you do the next one since I want Coralie.
Brady Colbray for The Brutalist.
Coralie Farget, The Substance.
You might as well do the last one too.
And Denise Villeneuve for June Part 2.
I don't know what to do in this category.
Most people are predicting Brady Corbet.
Wait, who won director? Critics' Choice.
Johnny
Oh,
Chu.
John M. Chu. That's right. I don't know why I couldn't remember it. Are you going with Baker?
I might go with Baker, but I just don't see the love for him over there. He's an American director. It's an American story. There's nothing for the British to care about.
I think I'm gonna go with Brady Colbray.
I know Skadoosh really liked Honora. I don't know why. But
I think Brady Colbray does the most directing, and sometimes in this category, that's all they look for.
but if we're gonna talk that, then Coralie Farget.
Well, that's who should win. You never know; she could win. Well, the way how this,
Wouldn't
well, the
wouldn't
way
that
how,
be just the most chaotic director year of all time?
well, considering where we are right now,
Imagine if she wins tomorrow. And then it's like
I can already
Brady
hear.
Golden Globe, Sean Baker DGA, John M. Chu Critics' Choice, Coralie Farget Bafta.
I can already hear the Oscar experts screaming in my head.
Yeah, I tend to mute them at that point.
All right, finally, best film:
Ugh.
Honora,
The Brutalist,
A Complete Unknown,
Conclave.
and Amelia Perez.
It's totally gonna be Amelia Perez.
I have Conclave. I think I.
If they give it to, here's the thing: if they give it to Conclave for original British film, they may decide to give Best Picture to The Brutalist.
Or Honora.
I will say that Tessa Ross, she is, she has some of the best filmography you will ever read in your life. Dead Man's Shoes, Billy Elliot, Last King of Scotland.
Oh wow! Like that's
She did Happy Go Lucky, Slumdog Millionaire, Another
that's
Year,
notable.
127. That film with, I think, 12.
James Franco, yeah, that's the
She
one.
did 12 Years a Slave, The Lobster, and Carol, and
Insane.
Room. She's just brilliant. If she wins here, it'd be lovely. She's made some brilliant movies.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with Conclave. Why not? At this point, the way how this award season goes, who the hell knows anymore? Right?
It's such a tiring award season. I've never been more tired.
I love craziness, but even I'm like Jesus Christ.
Fire. We had fire. We had drama. We had racism. We had xenophobia. We've had
We literally
people who
had
shouldn't be.
everything.
I mean,
Yeah.
all we need now is one of them to shoot the next nominee,
Yeah.
and then there'll be a complete. I'll have a bingo if that happens. I need Carlos Evia Gascon to show up to an award show and shoot someone.
Yeah. Well, she's not going to BAFTAs.
I noticed the seat was empty.
Do you think she's going to SAG?
Oh God, no! They don't want her there. She knows better.
Does she though? Does she?
I think she'll just show up to the Oscars in all her glory,
Oh God, yeah, that's happening.
and she'll give a speech.
I can't wait for her to be the first person ever booed.
Just to see her get booed.
Yeah. Because it will happen if she shows up.
I love cats. They have no concept of personal space.
Nope. That is our last category. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below what you think is winning tomorrow. And I'll see you guys next time.